rise, remove your hats, and turn your attention to the southern end of the complex toward the national flag for the playing of our national anthem. We will now continue with the starting lineups. First, for the visiting East Noble Knights. These will be in alphabetical order. Number 1, sophomore Ian Valles. Number 2, junior Nate Cole. Number 4, junior Jackson Stricker. Number 6, senior Zeb Hand. Number 7, junior Justice Reese. Number 10 at libero, junior Braylon Shire. And number 12 is senior Eli DeLashman. And the Knights are coached by Natalie Williams.
Weezy out of here.
Rose gold seat on a fucking helicopter, double C, no Chanel, cause she's bad, bad, bad. Riding Kawasaki, I can cup you on the Rari, let you ride it, know you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing. I just save it for the children. I can get it, I give it to the villains. Somewhere they can hide when they do some killing. All of the rides got grenade ceilings. Loaded with a ride, cost a cool million. Rose gold seat on a fucking helicopter, double C, no Chanel, cause she's bad, bad, bad. Riding Kawasaki, I can cup you on the Rari, let you ride it, know you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing. I can eat you like hibachi, cause you bad, bad, bad. I just took the doors, all the guinea, now I'm riding, and I'm sliding in the sideways, now she call me her zaddy. Tap peanut butter, see you on the Rari, let you ride it, know you're rap, and you're bad, bad, bad. No plan, no Atari, I won't play with you for nothing. I can eat you like hibachi, cause you bad, bad, bad. I just took the doors, all the guinea, now I'm riding, and I'm sliding in the sideways, now she call me her zaddy. Take the 4 doors off of the Jeep. Ain't doing no swap.
And now, for the final time this season, here's the starting lineup for your Carroll Chargers. Number 4 at libero tonight, senior Declan McCumber. Another senior, number 7, Asher Augenstein. Number 9, he's a senior, Isaiah Trulock. Number 11, senior Ethan Nadu. The senior barrage continues with number 12, Jordan Croft. Fellow 4th year, number 14, Ryan Morris. And the final one, number 16, is a senior, Sam Freisinger. And the Chargers are coached by Don Potter.
Thank you, Mr. Brooks, as we have reached the final home game of the boys volleyball season here on the Chargers Sports Network. It's senior night as Carroll takes on East Noble in the regular season finale as we ramp up for sectionals. We thank you for joining us inside. Carson Beeman joined here by Owen McFadden and the rest of our CSN crew as Carroll entering today, trying to keep the momentum going. Coming into the postseason, 16-1 in non-tournament games, and have won 6 consecutive coming in as they take on East Noble.
And Carroll tonight has a good chance to finish off the regular season strong. As you said, 6 straight wins for the Chargers, trying to make it 7 tonight here on, of course, senior night for this team, predominantly led by seniors, looking to have themselves a nice capitalization of the regular season here against the Knights.
Yeah, 8 seniors on this Carroll team, as it's an all-senior starting lineup here for the Chargers. Morris, Trulock, Nadeau, Freisinger, Croft, Augenstein, and McCumber as the libero, and Dominic Bennett, the usual starter at the center position, will come off the bench alongside Hayden Hoover. So a shorter bench here for Carroll, as they normally do on senior night, as Hoover, the only non-senior that is dressed. As they'll take on East Noble, as they're starting Ian Vallis, Nate Cole, Jackson Stricker, Zeb Hand, Justice Reese, and Eli Delschmidt, and Jaron Boheim is the libero. Carroll 22-7 coming in to this one. East Noble 5-7. As 6:05, we're just about ready to start. Senior night festivities taking place during pregame. Carroll, so far 2-0 this week, a 3-2 win against Columbia City and a sweep against Northridge on Monday and Tuesday. As Reese, the junior setter, to get us started off. As we are ready to go here, the final stream inside Charger Fieldhouse this season. Nadeau sets up Morris, was delayed on it, missed it, as that's going to be 4 hits on the Chargers to start off.
Yeah, just some miscommunication there by Trulock, who unfortunately could not set that one up. So a quick point here for the Knights.
Yeah, and Morris, I don't know if he was trying to miss it on purpose or if he just misread the ball, but made no contact on it. It was tough play for Trulock to bump on the 3rd hit. Trulock trying to get an attack on the outside will go too wide, so it's a 2-0 start for the Knights.
Yeah, the Knights really need a good start here to try and remain competitive in this game. Of course, last time out, played a Snyder team, got swept, so another tough team for the Knights to face here. Got to start well.
Nadeau back sets Augenstein, trying to go cross with it, and it's Asher Augenstein with the first kill of the night.
Yeah, it just seems like a mistake there by Reese. That one looked to be heading out in that back left corner, but unfortunately for the Knights, Reese just getting a hand on it, giving the Chargers their first point here.
Augenstein will take a seat, and Dominic Bennett comes in to the game. Good day there for the senior Augenstein. First year playing volleyball. Was going to try out last year for the team and snapped his leg a couple weeks before tryout, so a great comeback for the senior, as there's a good block on the front line by Nadeau and Morris, as it's all tied up at 2. So Bennett, leader in aces on this team, will bring it out once again, and he's going to get another one for his stats on the day.
Yeah, right on call there. As you said, the leader on this team has 43 aces on the season and able to do it once again there. His sign actually for senior night says Dom, Ace King, and really a testament there, as you saw.
As it's been like that for Bennett all season. Hits down into the net, has done a good job getting aces, but has also struggled at points when it comes to the errors.
I'd just like to apologize, did not mean to jinx him in any regards there.
Has the most service errors on the team with 46, so it's kind of a mixed bag. As Morris, as Bennett able to redeem himself, sets up Morris in the middle, and Carroll with 4 of the last 5.
Yeah, good setup, as you said there, by Bennett, and Morris just able to use his power to send that one down towards the court there, as the Chargers up 1 point here with Trulock back to serve.
Trulock serves it over. Other side, it's able to be retrieved. Good job by Trulock. Bennett sets up Morris again, and it's back-to-back for Ryan Morris.
Yeah, again, that same combination between Bennett there to Morris, as Once again, the Chargers will score, so they'll go up 2 points here. Same thing here with Trulock back to serve.
Morris, the team leader in kill percentage with 47%, and that's another good placement there by Trulock. Second Charger ace already.
Yeah, and the Chargers here trying to jump out to an early lead, of course, down, but now up to 6-3 here as looking to go on this run.
As Trulock trying to get back-to-back. It's a rough reception. It's going to be a free ball. McCumber, now Bennett's going to backset it over into Doe, trying to keep it in. And now East Noble trying to respond. Other side, that one gets sent into the tape. And now Bennett to Freisinger for his first attack of the day. It's blocked. And that one is going to get too far into the net, and it'll be an East Noble point.
Yeah, just awkward placement there by Trulock. Sees that one. Goes a little bit too far for Freisinger, so East Noble will take the point and now take possession of the serve.
So now Zeb Hand, the senior middle, trying to get things in order, and Ryan Morris with 4 quick kills.
Yeah, it's just way too easy there for Morris as he puts that one down with force. Pretty much uncontested there, not really anybody attempting to block the senior. A little bit late there and just, as I said, too easy.
As 47% kill percentage coming into today, one of the best in the state. Of course, leads the team and is already above that percentage already. He's going to try to add to it, and that one goes too long.
Yeah, a little bit overzealous on that one. As you said, goes a little bit too long out of play as he'll take a seat.
Look, Morris has really been impressive this season. Third on the team in kills, just behind Freisinger and Capers. As a Shire serving for the Knights, coming off the bench. Nadeau on the other side. As that's blocked up at the net, and Jordan Croft comes into the game and shows defense already. Carroll leads by 3. As Augenstein checks in for Bennett, as Carroll looking good so far here as the seniors doing well. It's been all seniors so far in this game. Capers and Hoover, the only one that have been dressed on the bench. As Freisinger opposite side, good dig there by Bromine, the libero, but Croft able to finish the job up the middle, but it's going to be given the point to East Noble off violation.
Yeah, unfortunate there, but overall the Chargers have done a good job so far setting up.
As Croft touching the bottom line, so. Carroll's played well. East Noble doing a good job defensively, though, keeping this somewhat close. Dela Schmidt, as it's 8-6, as that's pinned on the back line, as it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, good serve there. Will fall for the ace. So as you said, back to a 1-point game. East Noble doing a good job here of keeping this first set competitive.
As McCumber trying to save it. That one was a heat seeker by DeLashmit, and we are tied 3 straight points by the Knights. Trying to keep it close here, DeLashmit, the senior hitter, and he has 3 straight aces.
Yeah, just a loss of concentration here by the Chargers. Should not allow 3 straight aces from the Knights, but have done so here. Another one. Just a weird, awkward position for McCumber on the return.
So East Noble takes back the lead after starting the game 2-0. And it's 4 straight aces by DeLashmit. And McCumber's going to come out, and Morris is going to come in. As good serves here by DeLashmit. As he'll go again. That one able to be retrieved. Augenstein attacking, and it's through, and Asher Augenstein with a good hit through the back.
Yeah, the Chargers needed to break that little run, pioneered by the Knights there, and Augenstein able to do so with good placement in that back left corner.
The IU commit academically, not for volleyball, though. It's my roommate right there. I'm proud of him. 10-9, Carroll takes back the lead. As Nadeau backsets, Augenstein attacks. It's retrieved. Good put over. Augenstein taps it over again. Other side as Croft is there, but it's going to be an East Noble point to bring the score 11-9.
Yeah, and East Noble, as I said, doing a good job playing consistently well so far in this first set, able to retain this lead as up 2 points here.
Bohm, the libero. Trulock on the outside, pins it through.
Yeah, good point there by Trulock, able to get that one up and will deflect off the Knights. So Chargers trying to take back this lead here. Will have possession of the serve by way of Croft.
So Croft hits. Other way, Morrison Augenstein there defensively. Augenstein sets up. That one gets blocked away, and it's a good block there coming from number 2, Nate Cole, the junior.
Yeah, Cole able to get a hand on that one and deflected the other way for the point. It's going to be Reese back to serve here for the Knights.
So East Noble doing a good job here. Keeping it competitive, have led a good amount of this game. Other side, McCumber sets up as he was trying to target Augenstein, but takes it too far out of bounds.
Yeah, as you said, that one just a little bit too far on the setup for McCumber. So possession of the serve back in hand of East Noble as they look to extend this lead up 3 here.
East Noble winners of 2 of their last 3. They fell to Snyder in their most recent game 3-0. As good attack there by the Chargers.
Yeah, and that one a rocket by Morse, as you see on the replay. Just comes right off a Knight there and goes to the other side of the court, but the libero can't do anything about it. As Bennett back to serve.
Morse keeping up the intensity on the offensive end. Other way, East Noble trying to set up. Bennett sets up Nadeau as he's going to touch under. It's another East Noble point.
Yeah, and I just feel like the Chargers have had too many mental mistakes here by way of net violations. They're down 3 points, probably not a position they should be in.
I believe that's already their 3rd under violation as Coach Potter is going to take a timeout. We'll take one with them. East Noble up midway through the first. As we welcome everybody back inside here at Charger Fieldhouse in the regular season finale, East Noble doing a good job though on both sides as they lead 14-11. As Carroll's played pretty well, but East Noble's done a good job matching the intensity, and then Carroll just a couple mental mistakes already with 3 under violations as well as a couple net balls. So Bennett sets up Nadeau. That one would have been close to going out if he didn't touch it. McCumber, other side, Nadeau again. So Bennett will try Trulock in the tough angle and just can't stay tight enough on the cross court as East Noble now increases the lead to 4.
Yeah, the Chargers also struggling with placement of the ball, especially on hits and kill attempts. As I think the Chargers just need to play a little bit more organized, especially with their setup, to try and know what, or to go to what they know best, especially down the middle, which worked early.
15-11. Morris has been the main factor as it's going to be another violation, 2 hits. They're on Morris, I believe, so East Noble continuing here, benefiting off the Carroll mistakes. Carroll also playing an all-senior lineup tonight. Not a single underclassman has yet to touch the floor, as that's too wide by Trulock, as he thought he had that one. As they're going to say it was just too far out, as that's close at the line.
Does look a little bit too far out, not sure though.
It was on the opposite side from where the booth is, as it's another rough set there for Carroll, as Potter is going to put Capers in. As McCumber struggling here as libero, so don't know if it was planned, but Jadon Capers will enter the game here, so will Jordan Croft, as the first non-senior to enter the game. He was wearing his jacket just moments ago. As Nadeau trying to go up the line, and that sure will help as the lead's back to 6.
Yeah, good hit there as right at Reese. Reese could not really react to that one, so the Chargers will add a point, trying to cut this lead down. They have it at 6 points here. Capers back to serve.
And Carroll was basically giving up 6 points on their own mistakes alone. Just trying to play more clean here. Bennett now to Morris, and he's able to pin it in the shallow.
Yeah, and Bennett just does such a good job of setting up his teammates there. Just gets a hand to that one, slightly putting it up there for Morris to put that one down. Lead down to 5.
18-13. That ball's blocked. It's able to be saved. Freisinger, good dig there by East Noble. That's Freisinger trying to put it over. Other way, as that one's just a tad too long for I can't say his name. Delschmidt. There you go. 18-14.
Delschmidt.
I think it's Delschmidt. That's how Brooks pronounced it.
Okay.
18-14. As good block up the middle by Freisinger.
Yeah, the Chargers doing a good job of trying to cut back into this lead here, have it all the way down to 3, and will continue to retain it, or retain the serve here with the junior Capers.
So Carroll with 4 straight now. Capers possibly getting the ace, as it's going to be a free ball. Bennett back sets Nadeau. As Morris able to just get it over, and then he gets the block. Ryan Morris showing up here on senior night. As it's a timeout, East Noble. Carroll able to respond with 5 straight. They trail by 2. As Carroll going on a nice run here, 5 straight. Capers doing a good job adding to the storm. As Bennett now to Freisinger, good block, but it's going to ricochet out of bounds, and it's within 1.
Yeah, unfortunate there for East Noble. As you said, that one just deflects off and goes out of play here. So Capers with a chance to tie this one up.
Capers serves. Has done a good job on this run. It's blocked. Croft, now Bennett, back sets over just a tad too long for Capers.
Yeah, unfortunate there. The Chargers had a great chance to tie it up. Capers doing really well behind the service line. Unfortunately, that one just a little bit too far. So East Noble with a chance here to try and extend their lead.
Bennett. Now Freisinger. Other side, Freisinger, good attack. It's able to be retrieved. Nadeau, now Freisinger, and the cross court's pure.
Yeah, and Freisinger showing up when needed there as his team needed a point and needed to try and get back possession of the serve. And Freisinger with good placement on that one, as you see in the replay, able to do just that.
As Carroll, once down 7, has now scored 7 of the last 8. And as you said, opportunity to tie it up. Morris at the line. Other side, and we are tied at 19.
Yeah, and East Noble has just lost their composure here as the Chargers have went on this run. Had a solid lead, as you talked about, but have just simply not done enough to retain the lead here as Morris trying to put the Chargers up.
As they've just looked more organized as well here, as that was going to be a service error by Morris. So East Noble reclaims the lead, but to defend Carroll somewhat, with it being an all-senior lineup, it is a lineup that traditionally has not played a lot of sets together. So organization and communication can sometimes be an issue, as in a lot of sports. Other way, it's blocked, and Croft ties it back up.
Yeah, good job there by Croft getting big on the jump as he's able to block that one. As you see on the replay, just comes right off that left arm. That one will fall for a Charger point. So the Chargers tied up here, 5 points away, and will retain serve.
So 20-20. Other side, as that gets blocked, and East Noble still maintaining the lead here. They're up 1. (21-20). Freisinger trying to go to the back. As that's blocked, but it's going to head out of bounds. Hoover coming into the game, and East Noble hanging on here. Carroll running out of time.
Yeah, East Noble doing a good job of just keeping their distance. I've seen this lead shrink all the way down to 1, even I've seen a tied game, but back out to a 2-point lead here, 3 points away with the serve.
22-20. So it's Del Schmidt who has 4 aces in this first set, as Hoover able to redeem himself, able to get the kill up the middle, as it's 22-21.
Yeah, again here, Carroll with another chance to tie this one up, and Freisinger will be behind the service line for the Chargers.
Freisinger, the senior, the dual sport athlete. As the back set goes nowhere, and we're tied once again at 22.
Yeah, again, the Chargers have a situation here where they can take the lead, and running out of time here. Both teams 3 points away, so really imperative that the Chargers go on a run here to close out this first set.
22-all. Carroll trying to reclaim the lead for the first time since early on, and they're going to do it via ace by Sam Freisinger.
Yeah, and as I said, Freisinger showing up when he is most needed. Right there, has the ace, a lot of power on that serve, able to get the point, and now 2 points away.
(23-22) as it's back-to-back aces by Freisinger. Carroll, once down 7, reaches set point here in set 1, and we're going to have a timeout by East Noble. Good response by the Chargers. Carroll once trailing 18-11 here in the first, able to go on a nice run here, scoring 13 of the last 19 as we've reached set point, and Freisinger with back-to-back aces. East Noble able to retrieve. Opposite way, Capers going shallow, and it's gonna drop. And Carroll with a great comeback in set one here on senior night. As we head back to the second set of play here on the Charger Sports Network, Carroll with a great 7-point comeback as East Noble trying to respond as they get us started.
Yeah, good point there by East Noble, but unfortunately could not do enough in that first set there where they had a pretty solid lead and just let it slip away at the end of set one to give the Chargers the 1-0 advantage.
As 1-0, East Noble in much of the control throughout that first set, as it's going to be a violation. But a thing that Carroll really did well was clean up their play offensively.
Yeah, really had to play more organized there at the end of set one to pull it out. And a couple times looked like they may not able to be may not be able to do such a thing, but as you said, able to play more organized, and that was really the key.
Trulock's serve gets off the tape. Bennett goes trying to find Morris, but was off balance, so it'll fall to the ground. 2-1. So 2-1 as Zeb Hand to serve. Nadeau, other way, as that's blocked there. Morris trying to get it back as he's able to get the kill. As they're actually going to give the point to Snowball, it looks like. So another violation on the Chargers, so it's 3-1.
Yeah, another good start here for East Noble.
3-1 to lead the Boston Celtics are at risk of going behind at this rate, as they'll go for a kill for Freisinger.
Just have sneak disses left and right. What's that about?
I like to.
You're a Pacers fan, buddy.
Yeah, we're up 2-0.
Who's the NBA champion? Who's the current NBA champion? You want to tell me which franchise that is?
I think it's Boston, but
Okay.
you guys are also down 2-0 to the Knicks, so.
Okay, but
3-2 now. Carroll Morris back
when
to
it's
serve.
wait, hold on. But when it's 4-2, right? What happens then?
I don't know. Other way, it's blocked. Able to retrieve opposite way, going to Nadeau, and he pins it.
Yeah, good hit there. That one just way too fast for the libero as Ricochet is off him and ties this game up at 3.
3-3. Carroll evens it. Here in the final stream of the year inside Charger Fieldhouse. Been here a lot this year between volleyball and the 2 basketballs, and then volleyball again. And sectional wrestling, can't forget, as that will go for another Carroll point. They get 3 straight as they take the lead. 4-3. Where would that be? As sectionals coming up next week for Carroll, we will not be streaming, so check the alternative affiliates in the area. As that gets blocked at the net, so it's another Carroll point now as they have 4 straight.
Yeah, the Chargers doing a good job here of taking back the lead as up to a 2-point lead here, 5-3 after being down 1-3.
So Morris serves that one a bullet, just too far out.
Yeah, you could hear the power on that one, but as you said, the placement not the best there. It's 5-4.
East Noble trying to tie it up. Through the middle, Croft gets it.
Yeah, the Chargers have had a lot of success here tonight down the middle, and on display there, good setup, resulting in the point as Chargers will continue to serve here.
So Nadeau. As that gets blocked, and Augustine and Croft doing a good job on the right side. Carroll continuing to roll 6 of the last 7 points.
Yeah, the Chargers trying to make this a little bit less competitive of a set than they saw in set 1 here. Is trying to pull away, have a 3-point lead.
As that will head out. As East Noble trying to get back in. Able to retrieve. Nadeau sets up. Augustine able to put it over. Other way, and good hit there by number 2, Nate Cole.
Yeah, great placement by Cole there as that one just sneaks into the back corner. So the lead cut down to 1 here as Coach Potter talking to some of the Chargers.
As it's 6-7, East Noble to serve. As that'll get put into the net.
Yeah, DeLashman had that little run of aces in that first set there, but this time could not get that one over the net, so Freisinger up to serve for the Chargers.
Carroll in control here early as they trade service violations.
Yeah, if the Chargers could just clean up on simple mistakes, as that was an example of one. Could probably pull away here. Had issues in that first set. Really the reason why that was so competitive. Do not want to repeat that in set 2.
Augenstein sets it over. Opposite side, East Noble. As Freisinger just leaving it slightly too long. Matheny, we're going to send you out to the top of the center court. Trulock able to get it. As tied up. Now it's 9-8. As McCumber back in the game here, the libero for tonight. Fine, give me your Alani then. 9-8. What cabinet? As McCumber serves. Morris able to claw it over.
Again, as I said, the Chargers enjoy a lot of success down the middle, and Morris shows why there, as he'll get the kill, and the Chargers will go back up 2 with McCumber to serve.
10-8. That'll be too long, so Carroll now with 3 straight unanswered.
Yeah, good discipline there and awareness by Freisinger, not touching that ball there, knowing that one was going to go out.
As McCumber able to get the ace. Do the worm, yeah.
Okay.
That's some good commentary right there.
Yeah, it's fantastic commentary, and
12-8.
I hope they do it again right here.
They do it so flawlessly. As someone that has tried to do that move and has failed every time, I'm jealous. I'm going to say it. Augenstein trying to attack goes too long. Twelve to 9. Yeah, he's here. As Trulock now get pinned into the net, 12-10.
Who's leaving? Oh, he's leaving? 1 minute.
As that's going to fall for another ace. 12 to 10.
Oh, that's sad.
As the ace that time by Justice Reese, the junior setter.
I like the. When's the new one?
Morris able to get it up the middle, having a good day.
Yeah, and I basically said the same thing time and time again. Morris having a lot of success up the middle, and he just keeps showing it when he is set up, given the opportunity.
13-11. As Freisinger hits that one weirdly off his hand, so East Noble brings it back within 1. They played set 1 pretty well, was leading by as many as 7 in that one before Carroll was able to come back. with 3 straight points to end the set. Nadeau, good placement as that goes off the basketball hoop. East Noble able to read it, and that's going to fall for the East Noble kill.
Yeah, what an interesting point there from the Knights. As you said, that one bounced off the basketball hoop, which is right next to the video board, and still able to find that back corner for the point here. So tied up. Cole here back to serve for the Knights.
As anything played off the video board or the hoop still legal, which I don't think was the case a couple years back. I think they changed the rule as that cross court gets sent into the tape. So Carroll takes back the lead here, 14-13. Trulock serves. Back set. Trying to kill it. Good block by Morris, able to put it over. We'll try again through the middle. And it's going to be 4 hits.
Yeah, good reaction there by Morris, able to pop that one back up, and ultimately the Chargers will win the point here. So up 2 points here, 10 points away in set 2. Trulock back to serve.
Carroll maintaining the lead a lot throughout this set 2 as Freisinger bit too low on that one, 15-14.
Yeah, Freisinger trying to time that one up, and unfortunately just a little bit late as that one goes into the net. So East Noble will have the serve by way of hand.
16-14, Freisinger. Strong hit, but too wide on the cross court, and we're tied up.
Yeah, again, the Chargers have found themselves in a situation where the set is coming to the end, and it is competitive as set 1, a battle to the end for the Chargers, as I've said, but set 2 shaping up to be the same way.
As Nadeau delivers through as he retakes the lead. Croft comes in for McCumber. Carroll with a sectional draw will play at DeKalb. We'll get a bye. We'll play the winner of DeKalb and Leo. Will most likely be Leo, as the Lions recently winning the Northeast 8 was able to claim the conference title last night. Carroll beat Leo 3-1 earlier in the season, the home opener. But Leo's still a pretty good team as they beat East Noble 3-0 to start their season. Other way, Croft delivers.
Yeah, the Chargers trying to pull away here. Have taken a 3-point lead, now only 7 points away, but a couple of good points for the Chargers. Hopefully they can capitalize on it and go on a run.
So Morris serves. Wow. It's able to be stayed in somehow. That had some juice behind it. And Freisinger is going to finish the job.
Yeah, and the Chargers rightfully win that point, but as you said, that serve a missile right at East Noble, and not sure how they even were able to return that one, but nonetheless, the Chargers will take the point and retain the serve.
I wouldn't be able to, personally.
I don't think I would be able to.
Carroll with 4 straight. Morris stays at the line. (19-14), 19-15. As that one gets hit into the net by Croft and the run. (19-16). As free ball opportunity coming up for the Chargers. As opposite side cross court's good by Freisinger, 2016.
That was a good year.
That was a great year. I was going to say that line. You took it. Cubs won the World Series that year, so
Okay.
it was a great year. Augustine checks in for Bennett. Cubs looking good this year. That's all I'm going to say. And the Pope's also a Cubs fan, so we got that going for us. Nadeau back sets Augustine with his third kill tonight.
Yeah, good kill there by Augustine, just placing that one perfectly. Not too much power in that one, but placement made up for that as 5-point lead and 4 points away for the Chargers here.
A new season high in kills tonight for the senior. As there's the ace by Nadeau, and Carroll with the momentum.
Yeah, Carroll trying to pull this one out. Went on a nice run here to go up 6 points. Now 3 points away. Trying to go up 2-0 here tonight.
Carroll scoring 7 of the last 8. As that's going to head out. Trulock tried saving it. Nadeau back sets. Freisinger is able to be retrieved. Other way. Cole gets blocked, but it'll head out of bounds.
Yeah, East Noble trying to get this game back in their favor here. Down 4 points. Carroll only 3 points away, but again, a chance here from Delashimate, who had a nice run of aces in that first set, trying to go on the same run here to tie this game back up, down 4.
As Croft trying to save. 22-18. Back-to-back by East Noble without end the run as the attack is too far.
Yeah, the Chargers in prime position here to take set 2, similar to that set 1. Freisinger here with a chance to end it. Only 2 points away.
Cole opposite way. Good dig by Trulock, but it will head out. 23-19. As that will go off the other way of the antenna. They're going to let it play, though. Trulock, good attack. It's able to be dug. Cole opposite way, and it falls.
Yeah, and East Noble doing a good job on that point to keep their composure here as they cut the lead down to 3, and you're going to have another chance to serve by their libero.
Gone. 23-20. Augustine, and that's kill number 4. As the Red Rocket cooking here, 24-20.
As you see on that one, just to flex off and into a perfect place for the Chargers as McCumber here with some redemption opportunity, able to end this set 2.
24-20. Set point, back set over. Trulock trying to end it too far. But it's going to be a Carroll point as they're going to call a deflection. So Carroll takes care of set 2, 25-20, and 1 away from getting the sweep on senior night. As we enter set 3, as you take a look at a couple of the teachers here around Carroll High Schools, we'd like to thank them for all their work here on Teacher Appreciation Week, alongside Mr. Matheny as well, who has brought on to help on CSN here in the second semester and has done a great job. So shout out Mr. Matheny and the rest of the staff here at Carroll High School and NAC schools and across the country, because I'm sure there's a lot of teachers outside of Fort Wayne that's listening to this broadcast right now.
Many, actually.
As 2-0, Carroll leads here on senior night, trying to get the sweep against East Noble. Trying to make quick work here with an earlier start time, starting about an hour earlier than usual due to no JV contest. As Owen, who's your favorite teacher of all time?
Wow, that's actually, I've never been asked that.
As trying to save it, they're not going to be able to do so, and it's an ace to start the Knights off, as that's the second one by Reese today.
Like all-time, like
All-time
high school
favorite
or?
teacher. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. I don't know.
We'll come back to. Reese will serve again as that's sent into the tape.
I don't know if I can say all time, but this year, Mr. McCurr, great teacher.
McCurr is a G. I love McCurr. As that's a trade in service errors. 2-1. As Cole to serve. Bennett, now Nadeau trying to go cross and can't get enough power under it. 3-1. Three to one. 3-1 as Trulock can't get it, as it's another ace for East Noble, and they're up to a strong 4-1 lead. As timeout by Carroll, we'll take one with them, down 3. As we come out of the timeout, 4-1, Nadeau with a good response, trying to cut the lead to 2.
Yeah, the Chargers up 2-0 here, but again, pretty similar start. All 3 sets. I've seen the Knights jump out to an early lead, but Chargers with a chance here to try and tie it back up. Of course, need 2 points, but Trulock from behind the service line can try and get one here.
4-2, as there's an ace by Trulock as he cuts the lead in half. Carroll with back-to-back points, only trailing by 1.
Yeah, East Noble libero there just lost really awareness of that ball, leading to the ace. So 3-4 here, chance to tie it up for the Chargers.
McCumber trying to find Freisinger and goes too wide, so East Noble able to end the run. 5-3. East Noble taking leads early here in these sets, but have just struggled holding them. Carroll has done good surges to close the first 2 out. Bennett now. Freisinger bounces off the tape. It's retrieved. Opposite way, Nadeau, as it'll be Snowball point. Three to 6. Freisinger able to get the kill.
Yeah, and that one just a little bit too long as Cole hits that one back. So the Chargers down 2 points here. Chance to try and cut back into this lead and go on a run of their own.
Football players just have a knack, I guess. I don't know. Jeff Becker was really good in that class. Other way, as that'll be another ace for the Chargers, as another one is hit as it's 6 to 5. As that will head wide, 6-6. They have more money pumped into it. No, we didn't. Technically. 6-6. As that'll be 4 hits. Love the effort there by Morse, though, with the little heady. Six all, as it's now actually 6-7. East Noble up in front. As Freisinger trying to respond. East Noble's done a great job here on defense, as they're going to get another kill as they're up 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, that one Truelock just not able to get to it. Freisinger had good power there on the kill attempt, but good return by the Knights here as they're up 2, and we'll have Shire back to serve.
Shire the junior. Bennett as Croft able to get it.
Yeah, Shire a little bit too late on that one as 7 to 8 here. Augustine will check back in here for Bennett.
4 kills today for the Red Rocket. He gets really mad when I call him that on broadcast, so I can't wait for him to find this out. 8-7 legacy game for the Red Rocket, I should say, as that will go too far as we're evened up at 8. So Nadeau rough reception, able to put it over. As Freisinger, good hit there by Nadeau, setting up Freisinger, and Carroll takes back the lead here with 3 straight.
Yeah, Carroll would really like to go on a run here, just expand this lead back out and try and take this third set comfortably. Both sets have kind of been a battle, but the second set a little bit less competitive than the first. The third set, hopefully, less competitive than the first or second for the Chargers.
Cross court good. Received by Truelock, but he'll head out. Good play there by Delaschmidt. 9-9 here in the third. Carroll up 2-0. As good bounce off the tape there by Delaschmidt, and that's at least ace number 6, I think, on the day for him.
Yeah, just able to get that one right over the net, barely, as touched the top, but falls for the ace.
Freisinger trying to set up. Nadeau, Freisinger through the middle. Back and forth we go. We're even at 10.
Yeah, when the Chargers have an organized setup as they did right there, you see the result. You have Freisinger coming around and able to put that one towards the back center right, as he'll step behind the service line here for the Chargers in a tied set 3.
Opposite way, good hit up the line by Cole. (11-10). This is the regular season finale for Carroll. East Noble has one more. They will take on. Actually, this is also the regular season finale. East Noble will take on Northrop in sectional play. Trulock, other way. As that'll be a violation and a block anyways, so 12-10. Oh shoot, is the Studio 415 girl still here? Did she leave? I didn't know she emailed me saying if I couldn't. Augustine trying to set up. 12-10. As that'll be Carroll point. As McCumber, good serve as it's going to fall for the ace. As we stay going back and forth, tied up at 12 apiece. That word's offensive to me. As McCumber back-to-back aces, Carroll up in front.
Yeah, good set of plays here by McCumber as he'll give the Chargers back the lead here, 13-12. It's about halfway through this third set, hopefully the ultimate set for the Chargers here, up 2-0.
(13-13) as service error by the Chargers. Have had good sets here throughout. East Noble's played tough, but has just not stayed consistent enough down the line. Nadeau, now Morris, able to keep it. Augustine with the attack. It's blocked again. Good net play, but Trulock able to get it over.
Yeah, good reaction there by Carroll as somehow that one goes over and falls in between. As that one actually looks like McCumber just able to use his instincts there to hit that one over in between about 3 knights.
(14-13), Bennett back at the service line. As it'll be an under there by East Noble. Violation. 15-13. Carroll 10 away from putting this one in straight. As Morris pins it.
Yeah, good kill there by Morris. Great power on that one, but good placement as well.
The senior having a great day. Carroll trying to break away. They lead by 3 in set 3. As rough reception there by East Noble as we come back out of the timeout. Carroll 9 points away from winning in straight. Good attack by Trulock. East Noble able to get it over. Free ball now for the Chargers. McCumber, Bennett, Nadeau. Good dig again there by the libero, Brome. And now Morris able to finish the job.
Yeah, Morris with good awareness there to just try and shove that one towards that back left corner, and it does pay off as the Chargers up 4 points here, 8 points away from the sweep.
17-13, that one's too low for Bennett into the net. I've gotten to the point in Mathena's class where I'm tired of doing nothing and want to do something, but it's too late in the year to do anything, so I'm kind of just like, I have a week left. 17-14, Morris able to get it. 18-14. Just like how you were supposed to bring back Commons questions in. And then you didn't choose me to be your host. You chose Jonathan over me. 18-14, Trulock serves. As they'll head for the East Noble kill. 18-15. As back-to-back points by the Knights. No. We have 3 days notice for logins. That's not happening. As now head for the Carroll point. Now head out, 19-16. Wait, what was he saying? No, it was not. As that's going to fall, and East Noble trying to stay alive here. I was in a presentation. Like the seniors were doing stuff, so I wasn't. 19-17. East Noble trying to stay alive here, down 2. Bennett, now Freisinger. As that's blocked. Bo head out, so East Noble once again bringing it within 1, 19-18.
Yeah, the Knights doing a good job of sticking around here and have a chance to tie this one up late in set 3. Shire back to serve.
As they set up Freisinger as he pins it, as the leader in kills gets another one.
Good setup there by Bennett to Freisinger, who was able to get that one to drop. So chance here for the Chargers to try and go on a run to end this game in a sweep, as only 5 points away.
Nadeau serves. Augenstein checks in for Bennett. As that hits the antenna, will be another Carroll point. 21-18. That was a good year.
Okay. 21-18 was a good year.
21-18.
Okay.
Nadeau into the net.
Now, if 21-18 was such a good year, what about 21-19?
Kind of a disappointment.
Okay.
Hunter forgot to turn it off. And also started at 2 o'clock. 21-19. Nadeau back sets. Free ball now for the Knights. Brome. Reese up the middle. And now Augenstein trying to get another crack. That's another free ball coming for the Chargers. Nadeau, as that's going to be a rough set for Freisinger to get, as it's 21-20. East Noble trying to stay alive here. As we'll have a timeout here. Carroll staying alive by 1. 21-20. East Noble trying to stay alive here. Down 2-0 in sets. As that's going to be 4 hits, I believe. It's actually going to be a double hit by Freisinger. 21 all tied up. As Della Schmidt now to serve. Nadeau back sets. Freisinger other way, and it's going to go out the opposite end of the antenna. So 22-21, Carroll 3 points away here.
Yeah, a crucial point there for the Chargers. Needed to get back from behind the service line, and once again, Freisinger with another opportunity late in the set.
22-21. Cole, as that'll be sent into the bleachers, all tied up at 22 again.
Yeah, the Chargers unfortunately not able to really go without making mistakes consecutively as it's going to be tied up once again. East Noble, though, with a chance to go ahead.
Nadeau now to Croft. Good response by the Chargers. 23-22. Freisinger will give it to McCumber now at the service line. Carroll trying to go 3-0 in the week and win their 7th straight. East Noble trying to change that. Have done a good job. They stay tied. Carroll had a game against Columbia City on Monday that went down to the wire. Was game 1 in 5 as Columbia City down 10 in the 5th set was able to come all the way back, almost tied, and then lose the game on a service error. Speaking of service errors, that's a costly one. 24-23, game point here. As they're going to send Bennett to try to close it out, but first we're going to get a timeout by East Noble. Carroll trying to sweep. Game point here on senior night in the regular season finale. And the last game in Charger Fieldhouse this sports season. Bennett trying to close it out. East Noble trying to keep it alive. Other way, McCumber's there, and it's going to be an under violation on East Noble as Carroll able to sweep in a competitive game.
Yeah, and a good win for the Carroll Chargers. East Noble really with a nice effort in set 3 especially. Kept most of the sets here tonight. Pretty competitive, but the final result was not a competitive one as the Chargers able to take the 3-0 sweep here on senior night.
As we'd like to thank everybody this season, as that'll be it for the Charger Fieldhouse side of the streams and the volleyball streams this season. Thank you for all of the support here this year on CSN as we try to make every stream as best as we can. We're thankful for letting us into your homes. Carroll will head to DeKalb next week to take on the winner of Leo and DeKalb in the second round of sectionals. Check that one out on your local affiliates. But for now, on behalf of all of our workers here on the Charger Sports Network, that was Owen McFadden. I'm Carson Beeman. Carroll wins in straight over East Noble. Have a great night, everybody, and God bless.